Ontario is hoping to become a fully accessible province by 2025.
I think we've come a long way in the last 10 years, and I think we still have a ways to go. I do think language and also how people are represented in the media, both people with disabilities and people without disabilities. So here at Shadok, we're part of Developmental Pediatrics and Rehabilitation, and our program here is the Children's Developmental Rehabilitation Program. So we see children with a variety of different disabilities that may be physical. They may have some intellectual or cognitive impairments as well.
With perseverance and persistence, they will be able to reach the goal of becoming a fully inclusive, fully accessible city.
There's still the perception there that people with disabilities should be pitied, and even some of the words that you find being used in newspapers. Someone is confined to their wheelchair, someone has bound to their wheelchair, conflicted with this disease, and not all people with disabilities would feel that way if you ask them.
The Toole Library downtown has been able to help by building a bunch of ramps, which makes it super easy for people who might not have been able to get around before.
Goals that are set do make people go farther than they would have without there being a tangible goal or a deadline that's set. But I guess it's one of those only time will tell. But I think there is more of there's more momentum going on right now in terms of accessibility and kind of equal rights than we've seen before.
Our exploration of Hamilton revealed that in terms of accessibility, the city is doing better now than it ever has before. We spoke with an educational assistant at Saltfleet High School, Mary Ledoux.
One of the challenges I would say that I would see would be in the restaurant situation, because when I am with a student and we're off to a dinner or a show, I think sometimes the different areas are not as clearly marked as they should be. So when we attend some of the restaurants, I would feel some of the restaurants we're not able to attend and enjoy dinner at because there may not to be the entrance area would be accessible for the students that I'm at with. Yes, I would say definitely more positive. I was at Lime Ridge Mall with a student, and he was in a wheelchair, and they paved the way for us as we would be shopping together. People would actually shift and move for us as we were in the mall area, even though it was a very busy time. When we stopped to have a coffee and a drink at Tim Hortons, people allowed us to go to the front of the line so we would be able to enjoy a coffee and a drink without having to stand in line and having to wait.
This is something that we hope to see and are hopefully waiting for.
When you see a lot of the shopping malls, any new construction definitely would take that into consideration to make it more accessible for handicap.
Trouble spots are transportation services, public perception of those with disabilities, and a broader concern around social health. It's clear that the province is making progress, but the disabled community, its supporters and advocates, will not stop until they see a fully inclusive, happily unified Hamilton.